After the break, we talk to a former nutrition advisor to NASA who says diet is the #1 tool to cure chronic sickness. He's next.
Good morning everyone, we're here in Auckland, New Zealand at the TV3 studios where Dr Klaper is due to have an interview this morning. How are you?
Oh, bright and bushy-tailed, as we say in my country. We're doing good. This should be a good interview this morning.
Fantastic. And what are you going to discuss with us today?
Well, surprise, surprise, I'm going to be talking about plant-based diets. That people are getting more and more open to. I've really been impressed with how interested people are in plant-based diets and how little resistance there is these days. A big change and a very welcome one. So I'm excited. It should be a great interview.
Exactly, looking forward to it.
Please follow us on Instagram at High Carb Health, and don't forget to click on that green H so you follow our stories and get to see everything that we eat and do throughout the day. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you are notified of all future videos.
And now we're getting taken down.
Getting you through. How's your morning going? Okay, all right. What are you talking about today, Richard?
Food, nutrition.
Brilliant, thanks, Mark. Well, long story short, we asked at midday yesterday, and that wasn't enough warning for them. The butter experts on the road, they'd have to cancel meetings with suppliers, that wouldn't be fair, rah, blah, rah, blah, rah, rah, rah. We wanted 3 to 5 minutes on a cell phone. Cell phones are common these days. 22,000 employees, 18 hours warning. Our offer remains open to you. Fonterra and... Yes.
Fonterra doesn't want to talk about why butter is getting so expensive. It's a shortage, they say. What do you think, demand or supply?
Probably both. People are understanding that smearing cow fat on their toast is not a healthy thing to do, and the truth of dairy products is coming out. And we don't need the milk of a cow any more than we need the milk of a giraffe and the butter made from them. So, it's good that the price is going up. Maybe people look for alternatives. I'm happy with the rise in the price of butter, actually.
After the break, we talk to a former nutrition advisor to NASA who says diet is the #1 tool to cure chronic sickness. He's next.
Is Dr Klaper just heading onto the stage now?
Hi. Lovely to meet you.
It's 80% what you eat, isn't it? Genetics play any part?
I'm sorry?
Do genetics play any part in your...
They say genetics loads the gun, but your diet and your lifestyle
pulls the trigger.
Sometimes your engine doesn't run.
So far I just had a banana.
Okay, so that's good for your brain.
I used to do my 250 Suzuki.
We're eating.
Yes.
And there's the meat, the dairy, and the oils, and the sugars. You clean that diet stream up, and people get leaner, their blood pressure comes down, their joints stop hurting.
How long does it take to cleanse your body?
Oh, not very long. It happens obviously with the next meal, but you see the changes within a few days.
For over 30 years, Dr. Michael Klaper has been advocating for a plant-based diet to combat and prevent chronic illness. This can change your life. He's in New Zealand to speak at the Nutrition and Healthcare Symposium, which is a fancy word for meeting, I suppose, or conference at Auckland University. And he joins me now. Michael, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. It's good to be here.
Yeah, what is a plant-based diet? What are we eating?
Right. It's a diet based on whole plant foods. It's the same diet we're eating now, but without the meat and the dairy and the hydrogenated oils and the refined sugars. It's based on colorful salads and hearty lentil stews and bean burritos and vegetable soups and colorful fruits and all sorts of international cuisine, East Indian, Mexican, Chinese. You can make this in any cuisine you like, and you can have all you want. It's guilt-free eating.
Okay, so no meat?
No meat.
No meat, no dairy?
No dairy.
Okay, and what else can't we have?
Well, those are the most important things, but we want whole plant foods. We don't want the cookies and the cakes and the baked goods and refined sugars and all these
all those sweet
adulterated
treats.
foods.
Okay, and so if we go on a plant-based diet, so we've suffered and faced issues around our weight and everything. So if we go plant-based, how quickly can you turn our life around?
Oh, we see within days the obesity starts melting away, the arteries open up, the high blood pressure comes down, the joints stop hurting, the psoriasis skin clears up, the asthma goes away. It's a remarkable phenomenon, but really those diseases are caused by the current Western diet base that sends a flood of cooked animal muscle and dairy protein and hydrogenated oils and sugars through our bloodstream hour after hour. No wonder we're getting obese.
Well,
and
this is
clogged up.
I mean, this is nature's medication.
Yes, really, absolutely. If you've been putting diesel fuel in your gasoline-burning engine, it's going to foul the engine, and that's what we've been doing nutritionally. This is a clean-burning fuel that makes the engine run just great, and you stay out of the clutches of people like me.
I like that.
What about protein, iron, calcium? Do you get enough of that from the diet? And if not, where do you go to get it?
Oh, absolutely. The biggest, strongest animals on the planet, elephants, buffaloes, giraffes, gorillas, grow to thousands of pounds of mammalian muscle without ever eating cheeseburgers. We certainly can get all the protein we need out of grains and beans and legumes and pulses, as you say, the lentils and the beans and the chickpeas, quinoa. There's lots of protein in a plant-based diet. All protein basically grows out of plants. So that's what the animals eat. It's not an issue. And calcium is, cows don't drink milk. Where do they get that calcium? It's in the green vegetables that they're eating. It's in the grasses. Well, it's in the broccoli and the kale and the collards. And there's plenty of calcium around. It's not a problem.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned apes and monkeys, because if I'm not allowed to have my bread, I'll come across this table at you like a spider monkey. I promise that, all right? Can I still have my bread?
Less is more. It's a treat food. It should be had a couple times a week.
Grainy bread, though, is that,
if you're going to be eating bread, absolutely. You want those dark, hearty breads that full of where you can see the grains in the slice of the bread. Absolutely.
Fish. What about fish? I'm one of this country's finest fishermen.
Yeah.
Can I have my fish?
It's, we've used fishing up. The fish are getting so polluted with herbicides and pesticides and mercury. Why would you want to eat that? And plus, we're clear-cutting the oceans. We're strip mining them. There's going to be nothing in the ocean but jellyfish for our children.
What's the best meat to have?
Let them off the hook.
Okay, you're not into meat at all. But what I mean, if we're going to have a meat, is fish the best one?
I think they're all problematic. And,
okay, of course you do. Yeah.
The fish, they're toxic and they're disappearing. It's enough. We've used it up.
Even the ones you catch, like if you catch them in the ocean, you're still saying the fish are toxic.
Oh, absolutely. You send it off to a laboratory and ask them to analyze for pesticides and mercury. You'll be shocked at the numbers you get back.
There goes your jet ski, Mark. Hey, thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. Mark's got some chocolates to give away, but you won't be doing that, will you?
No.
Do you still run? Do you run 8Ks a day?
I run 8Ks a day, and I'll have a couple of squares of dark chocolate once or twice a week. Dark chocolate, not milk chocolate. Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate. What's on a dark chocolate?
Well, I have one or two squares a week.
There you go. There's three little triangles in that.
Well, okay. Well, they'll ask me for 3 weeks. Fair enough. Thank you very much.
So Dr. Klaper's just come back from the AM show where he had the interview. How did you find it?
Oh, I really enjoyed it. It was not what they expected to hear, but they were very open, and I didn't detect a lot of antagonism. And that's a real change. If we had done this 5 years ago, they would have been all sorts of caustic comments and all that. But they were very open. The truth is out there, and it's percolating up to people's awareness. And it's good to validate that, and that's what happened today. It was a good interview. I enjoyed it.
Give this video a thumbs up if you know what it's like to live with IBD, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. This channel is designed to help people recover from colitis, Crohn's, and any other form of IBD. You can always head to our website, highcarbhealth.com, for a free 30-minute consultation from anywhere in the world. And remember, there is a life after colitis.